a bunch of gates over there, but I don't think we can get in easily that way. Oh, no. He's trying to fight us? What do you think? You're going to be the one? He's the bug. The one lone shadow insect that beats Link. There it is. Look at him undulate. Ugh. He's gross. Hey, guys. It's Adam E.K., Swimming Bird, Puppy King of the Fish People. Welcome to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. Last episode, we dove into Lake Hylia to save our fur from a fiery bridge trap, and now we find ourselves in the frozen Zora's domain. Huh? What is it? We are gonna warp all the way back to Death Mountain because I remember almost being killed by a fiery boulder that might help us out here. There's a very creepy stew going on underneath my paws in the ice there. Tons of Zoras trapped, and if I'm gonna be their canine king, I have to save them. Plus, it's creeping me out, so we gotta do something about it. Now, back on Death Mountain, Midna's going to disappear a little bit because we're in the normal world, but she will help us lift this thing out of here. This thing's been here for quite a while now, but it's still pretty hot. Let's take it all the way back up. This map is huge. To Zora's domain. There we go. And she'll just lift it right out of the ground. There's a Zoran, or a Zoran would be really weird looking, but cool. A Goron just kind of standing there staring as a wolf walks up to a fiery boulder and just teleports it away, and then the wolf just teleports away too. I wonder what he's thinking. He seemed to be kind of staring at the ground like he's just waiting until he gets off duty, guarding the mountain so he can have a nice succulent rock sirloin. Okay, so now that we brought this back, we can just, ever so gently help the Zora out of the... Oh, okay. Just put that anywhere, Midna. Dropped it right in there. I hope we didn't lose any Zora in that harsh transition, but we did thaw out the river, which is going to fix the lake problem. No longer a puddle. It will fill right up. There we go. Knocking that ice right off the ledge. And now we don't really have a good way up here, but we have a portal thanks to those shadow beasts, so we can teleport up here when we need to. We don't need to climb our way up again. Man, lots of Zora spirits all over the place. They're still alive. They're just, in the Twilight Realm trapped. So they look like little wisps, and they're probably not doing so hot. Let's see how the people are. My people, I must walk amongst them and see if they're okay. Who knew that something so dangerous could come in handy? All right. The Zoras are safe now, so let's go. The ice melted and restored the water flow to normal. Can we finally meet the spirit of Lake Hylia? I hope so. We're stuck as a wolf for now, though. Oh, you gonna Ralph? You okay, buddy? Coof! It might be a lady one. This one kind of looks like Jappus from Majora's Mask. Huff, hoof. Oh, some of them are laying. They can't even stand, and they don't have any words. Jeez, this was rough on them. They were under the ice for quite a while. Was I unconscious? Oh, this one is just like, please, please, Goddess of Hylia, help me. Huff, huff. We got a couple back here having a conversation. Hey, are you okay? What about those in the waterfall pool? I'll check on them. Do not worry, my loyal subjects. Okay, we're gonna doggy paddle our way out. And those demons, jeez, they were kind of violently stuck here. Someone helped me, but we're gonna figure out who a little later. Wait, oh, somebody's talking to us, and it's not a normal Zora. It's a ghostly spirit of one. She's beautiful, and her voice, it's so soft and nice. No, we won't do the fish voice. Please, you must allow me to thank you for revitalizing both my people and this spring, which is the water source for all the lands of Hyrule. In life, I was the elder of this Zora village and the queen of my people. I was called Rutela, and I'm known for my hazelnut spread. It's very popular. Not to be rude, but we didn't exactly do it for you guys. The Dark Ones. They raided this village and as a message to my people, executed me before them. Jeez, talk about a darker Zelda. Young man, you who take the form of a proud beast, I have something to ask of you. When the Dark Ones descended upon our village, I sent my young one, Rallis, to Hyrule Castle to inform Princess Zelda of our fate. We saw him, he's in a bad way, but I fear danger followed him from this doomed place. I feel it. His presence grows fainter to me over time. But my time in this world is past, and though I would give it gladly, I no longer have a life to risk in his rescue. Please, would you say, my dearest, Prince Rallis? I guess. If you do this thing, I will bestow upon you the protection of water. This power will grant you the ability to swim and respire in very deep water as if you were a Zora. Please, save my son. I guess we gotta, even though he's the rightful heir to the throne. I should usurp him. So if we help her, she'll grant you the power to swim in deep water like a Zora, huh? So, what do you say, hero? Oh, but now that I think about it, I don't suppose you should beat the prince as a wolf, huh? So, no hurry to return you to the world of light then, huh? So we need to get these bugs. This is our last big bug hunt. Look like Link is like a normal canine dog creature. He just wanted to jump right into the water. All right, and the waterfall is flowing, perhaps a bit too strong, but we're gonna ride this current down to the lake. Everything's a lot different now, though. Can't exactly walk our way down there, but we can swim. Looks like the shock of that impact not only raised the water level, but sped up the flow, too. This water should flow all the way down to the lake. Why don't you let it take you there? Okay, let's just jump right in. There's a lot of stuff we can see on the way here, but we'll come back in just a second. First, we've got some business with a certain goddess. Oh, poor guy. That was a pretty far way down. If you notice, Zora's domain is like way up on the map, and then Lake Hylia is farther down. Like Hyrule Castle fits in between them. That's how far apart they are. But we're back here, and luckily, Fire, that sad clown that was stuck at the bottom of the lake, his little building floats. He built it well on a piece of wood, I think. Ugh, aren't you awake yet? Look, we got washed all the way down to Lake Hylia, just as I predicted. And it looks like we're right in front of the spring spirit, or the spirit spring, to boot. Talk about lucky. Well, let's go. Snap out of it and get to the spirit. Okay, so right through here, even though I want to go exploring a little bit. Spring of the Spirit, Lanayru. This is the third and final one that we're or fourth, actually. I forgot Ordon has one as well that doesn't really correspond to a goddess. Let's go talk to this glowing orb. I am the last of the spirits of light, consumed by Twilight, hero, chosen of the gods. You have done well to make it this far. Gather my scattered tears of light. They were stolen by shadow. Gather them in this. So we have our vessel of light. It's crucial to collect the tears of light. Fill it with tears of light, be able to cut through the twilight, and return normal light to this place. We know the drill, so we can use our senses to see the evil spirits, the shadow insects. I am sure you'll know by now the forms that these dark insects take when they steal our light. In this shadow realm of twilight, the insects are invisible, like the humans of this world. So many ellipses. Collect my light. Lift the final cloud of twilight that threatens to cover all of Hyrule. Okay, so we are ready to track these down. I think I have a similar typing pattern to the spirits there, where I use too many ellipses, or ellipsi, or however you want to say it. It's supposed to be not a pause and speak, but words emitted, and they're using it as the way that I usually do, though, where it's like a pause a little bit. But anyways, grammatical rules aside, we're gonna find our first little bug here, not counting the one back in Castletown. There we go. And you can see on the map, there's one over there. They stand out really well. A little bit easier to see in this version, but we can track them all down on the map. First, we gotta deal with some shadow beasts, but they're kind of not really an annoyance anymore. They help us out now that we can warp around really easily. So they're gonna help us get around through this area. Oops, don't wanna kill that one just yet. I'm gonna go after the one over here that's on its own, and then I'll lure the other one. Fighting them, as fun as that is, I think it's a little easier just to use Midna. This one seems a little more active, so I'll use him to lure them over. He gave up, but we got him. All right, so now we have a nice little Twilight Portal to get back down here. And last episode, we were talking a bit about Breath of the Wild. People noticed in that demo that there was a strange floating thing in the sky. Probably not Skyloft, because the goddess statue was down on the ground level at the Temple of Time. So it's probably not that, but it could be some type of floating island. We might learn a little bit more about certain floating places later in this game. But a lot of people were thinking maybe it's a Twilight Portal up in the sky, because it wasn't that big. This is creeping me out, how deep this thing is now. We can head back to where we were, though, with the spirit, because there's one more Bugu to get before we head back towards Zora's domain. Now, we could teleport there, but we want to get the bugs that I mentioned before, the shadow insects that are on that little path. So we're going to need help from our little buddy. There's a Zora down here as well. They're all over the place now. What's that over there? I don't know. Oh, we know. Of course. It's a bug, and we'll take it out. And there should be some grass over here for us to howl on, if you want to say it like that, I guess. To howl at. And get this guy. There we go. So we got those. And there's a few different little grass here that we can use to call the creepiest hawk in all the land. There we are. Midna's going to jump on, and we're going to lift this puppy up where he belongs in the sky. So there's 3 of them on the way, and there are a few more up towards Zora's domain, but we do need to head towards Castletown to get some of them. They're so spread out because the Lanayru province is so big. It engulfs, Castletown as well. All right. The creepy hawk with the scrambled face is gonna pick us right up and head up that stream. So this should be pretty quick to collect them, but we do have a really cool cutscene, one of the creepier, spookier cutscenes to fit with this horrible plot of matricide and stuff going on. That's when you kill a mattress. No, as the queen is dead here. It kind of reminds me of the plot with the Gorons in Majora's Mask, how Darunia, or Darmani, sorry, mixing those up, is not around anymore. He's a ghost, but you can kind of, get his help a little bit. We should hopefully. Oh, I missed it. Dash. Oh no. I'm gonna have to come back for that one. Oh, it's actually, if we don't dash, we might actually be able to get it still. If it flies by us, I think we lost our chance. There it is. Get it, get it, get it. It's gonna fly with us. It's a little tough to aim. Our dash is here, but we should hopefully be able to get it. There we go. Oh, we can lock on. Let me do that. That will definitely help here. Come here, you bugs. These jerks, they're making it real tough on me. Oh my gosh. I was not expecting this to be so difficult. Come here. You're supposed to dash into them, but for whatever reason, I'm not getting close enough to take them out. This is brutal. Come on. Get them, get them, get them. They're all flying with me in formation, but we're just not hitting them. We're running out of time here, though. There we go. We got one. Can we get the others? This is intense. Go, go, go. Get that one. I thought I would have had that one. We're running out of time. We gotta get him. I apologize. Not doing my best here, but I'm gonna try. There's one right there that we could dash at. And the last one. The last one. We did it. Okay. And we got a little bit more to fly, but we're almost out of here. Let me turn my sense off. Yeah, you're supposed to hit those as you go, but luckily they fly with you. And I was not expecting to have as tough a time there. I figured the initial flight would be a little tougher because there's stuff falling on you, but we got them all. Phew, got a little stressful there. There's a Howling Stone over there that we can get as well, but first, let's talk to this gal over here. She's still chilling on the stairs. Hey, thanks for the rupee bug. Trying to bribe me to leave him alone. What's that? A bug? Ew, nasty. Why is it so big? Golly, I'm so sick of roughing it in the boonies. Let's get this guy out of her hair, out of her afro. And there we go. Now, if we do head over here, we can talk to her again. See what she has to say now that it's gone. Huh? It's gone. That was nasty. I hope it doesn't come back. Well. Golly, work is tanking just as hard as my personal life these days. She's more of a country bumpkin, I guess, like her brother that we met before back in the woods. Okay. So we do have a Howling Stone here. I'll get this real quick while we're up here. And there's something going on over there. We're going to investigate that in a sec. First, let's howl at this thing. Okay, down, middle, down, up. Ooh. This song looks familiar. Okay. Got it this time. A little tough to hit those notes fast enough, but we did it. Okay. Howled along to the tune. Definitely sounds familiar, but again, when I'm recording, I can never quite put my finger on it. And then I instantly, when I'm editing and the stress is off, I know exactly what the song is. Here we go. There we go. All right. Got a little bit of a duet here with a ghostly wolf. Is this the Oath to Order? Maybe that's it. I always say a completely different song than what it is, but that feels right. From Majora's Mask. They've been Majora's Mask songs, I think, so far, mostly, because this game does follow it on the official timeline. Let teachings of old pass to you. Take sword in hand and find me. All right, he's gonna leap off, and he's somewhere that they'll actually show us. We don't have to find him. He's like, take sword in hand and find me, but I'll also show you exactly where to go. He's gonna be pretty close to Castletown, but until we're human again, we can't do anything about that. Okay, so let's head over here where they directed us with these spirits, and they're gonna give us a nice little hint about where to go. What are you guys up to? Do you think Prince Radis passed through here? They must have. This is the only waterway that connects to Hyrule Castle. It's the one guy again, maybe. Come, let's follow this path in search of him. Okay. There he goes. They do actually look like the soldiers that we saw back in at the lake when it wasn't as full, so maybe they've made their way up here. They're strong swimmers. Okay, I'm done with that Zora voice. Let's follow them through this waterway that should take the current and fresh drinking water down to the castle. It's not too far to the castle, but it makes sense that they would want to have a nice little waterway that leads over here, because it makes it a little easier for them to drink and do stuff that they need to, bathing and whatnot. All right, and the castle's right there. I might jump over this and just kind of make my way over the normal way, because there's a bunch of gates over there, but I don't think we can get in easily that way. Oh, no. This scared me. Creeped me out, rather. There we go. We'll go to this little walkway here where you're supposed to go. I was trying to go around and jump up with my paws, but they're not so good for climbing. All right, heading into the castle here, hopefully, around the side, and making our way. We were just over here before, so same way we went, we can break our way through and through the enemies and go collect the one bug that was the first one we saw back near Telma's bar last episode, but we couldn't collect it. It's always a little frustrating. You can take them out, but it's a little frustrating when you're like, oh, this is a thing that I could get if it let me. When games do that, I'm always like, oh, man. If they show you a thing that you can't actually even access until you have the right stuff, that makes sense. I guess that's what they're doing in a way. But we definitely were able to beat the bug. It was just, not being able to absorb it until we had the Vessel of Light. There's my buddy the wolf. Just passed him a second ago. Having our fun song. Oh, jeez. We're stuck. And we got Shadow Beast dropping out of the sky once more. But again, every time we do this, we open up another portal that makes it nice and easy for us to get back here a little later on. So then we can warp and not have to travel, through again. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm going to take this guy out and get the other two together. That's always the strat. You got to hit two at the end, or else they're not going anywhere. And they'll keep screaming at you over and over, telling you to do the laundry. Mom, Shadow Beast. No, my mom's definitely not a Shadow Beast. All right, she doesn't watch these. She'll never know. She was a good mom, so she's still alive. I shouldn't say was. Let's jump in here before I put my paw in my mouth anymore. So back at Telma's bar, we can take the shortcut by Perlo's little tent. Again, I mentioned he's basically Aonuma, the producer and basically in charge of the Zelda series for a while now, has said that Perlo is Tingle if he was more realistic. He doesn't have too much in common with Tingle, but he doesn't say Kulu Limpa or anything like that, but he does have some stuff in common, and he's meant to be this world's version of Tingle so that he stays around in most games. Okay, so unfortunately Rallis is in trouble, but we can't help him just yet. We are going to warp, now that we got that one bug, we're going to warp all the way back up to Zora's domain and get the last few, but we will have an exciting battle here pretty soon and finish up with that crazy cutscene that I told you about. You guys might know of it. Ooh, okay. So we got a bug over here to find. I can smell it. Where are you, little guy? Hiding around the corner, are you? You on the walls? I think he is. Let's look up, see if we can find him. Might just need to actually just slam into the wall to get him to go. There we go. I knew he was there from the radar, but there we go. He's trying to fight us? What do you think? You're gonna be the one? He's the bug. The one lone shadow insect that beats Link. I don't think so. Okay, so two more here before we keep going. There's one floating above the river that we got to be careful. Now that the current has kind of slowed down a little bit, it's still pretty fast, but we should be able to land. There we go, over here, and then we can swim around how we want. It's a little better, not as scary. There's another pathway here that we're not going to quite be able to take just yet. Finding the right spot to get up could be tough. It appears that the cave to Snow Peak is still frozen over. I suppose we'll have to wait a bit longer. So basically saying, hey, you're gonna have to wait till later in the game to go there. We got some little lily pad things around here. Can we make the jump? Get this guy? We can't bite anything in the water, so we have to be on one of these. We should be able to. There we go. Jump to him like that, and then just one more over here, hiding out. Should be right around. There he is. Hey, get back here. Hide near these crates, thinking it'll save you. All right, so we've gotten all of them but one, and the last one we're gonna need to find our way there ourselves. Hey, what's going on? We are gonna. Oh, there should be one more. Where could the last tier be? Kind of hinting to us that we're gonna need to warp to find it. What? There it is. What's going on? This is weird. Yeah, we were already down there, but we didn't find it. Very strange. I wonder what's happening with that. Let's talk to these Zora real quick. And if we fracture our troop strength with too many parties searching for the prince, our guard here will be too thin. What are they guarding against? Well, I guess they were attacked. That makes sense. Prince Rallis is so young. To think the queen. Ugh. All right, Midna. Warp me down there, my gal. We are gonna go figure out what's going on with this this one bug. Is this the one that's gonna challenge Link and maybe succeed? I don't know. They're so small and weak. How could they ever fight a powerful wolf with a weird imp on his back? But maybe they've got something up their sleeves. This is the final shadow insect, so they gotta be thinking they've got some type of plan. Oh, looks a little different than we're used to. Let's go investigate. As much as I hate jumping into the water and having nothing under my feet to attack from, we're gonna have to go challenge this thing. Let's do it. And if we use our little scent, we might just see. It's creeping me out. Yeah. Not only having the water, but knowing that something is lurking out here. We don't know what. Ooh. Something's brewing. My worst fear realized. Not only it's scarier than a shark lurking underneath, it's a giant, creepy, crawly. Anytime now, game. It's the Twilight Bloat. There it is. Look at him undulate. Ugh. He's gross. All right, we gotta take this thing on if we're gonna become human once and for all. Come here, you weird looking. Ugh. I'm gonna try to jump onto it. Oh, that's not gonna work if it's shocking us, but we can grab it. There we go. This is the way. Chew on those weird tendrils. Okay, now he's underwater lurking somewhere. We don't want to give him the chance to knock us off of this platform, so we're gonna keep moving around. Jeez, he's fast for a weird bug thing that goes in the water. Okay, you gonna try us? You gonna try us, buddy? He wants to hit us with that shocking ability, but that's not gonna work. We're out of the way. Whatever you want to call, what would you call those things? Feelers? Undulating grabbers? I don't know. Whatever it is, I don't want to see him any longer than we have to. We're taking this guy down, getting that last tier of light. Where'd you go, buddy? Okay, he's ready to zoom in on us and swoop in on us, rather. We're gonna zoom in on him. Dodge out of the way, and as soon as he stops, there we go. Grab him right on his thorax. Should not have too much life left. Let's jump in there and, oh, gotta get up here and hit these things. There we go. Eat them all. There he goes. He's done, I think. I don't think he can stand an attack right on his undulating groupers. I need to come up with I'm sure there's an insect term for all the entomologists, not etymologists out there. All right, we restored light to the Lanayru region, and that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Had some trouble there with giant bugs. Hate to see it, but we're done. The Vessel of Light is full of tears, and Light does return to this area. We get to see something else creepy. The goddess Lanayru, the spirit. And Midna is ready to lecture us on what we should be doing. You make sure to get that last fused shadow now. See you later. She did the thing where she like pulls her eyelid down to be like, bleh, sticking her tongue out. Okay, so one last thing before we finish up. Lanayru's gonna tell us a little bit about the creepy backstory of this area. Ooh, don't usually see a spirit that bites on their holy pearl there. But Lanayru, this giant, weird snake serpent, that's what I was worried about, lurking underground. Underwater, I mean. And so much worse. I would rather have a giant bug floating around that I could bite as a wolf than have this thing jump up and grab me. My name is Lanayru. I'm a looker. Your efforts have at last restored each of us light spirits in Hyrule. Good job. Oh, hero chosen by the gods. The dark power that you seek. It waits in a temple set in the bed of Lake Hyrule. But before seeking it, you must now bear witness to something and never forget it. You must know that it was the will of the goddesses that we locked away this forbidden power. Deep in your own psyche, Link, you must peer. She said we must not forget this, or, we gotta remember this thing. And I definitely didn't when all the chaos and goddesses descended and gave order and life to the world. Reminded me of Ocarina here. The goddesses sweeping down, they granted power equally to all who dwelt in the light and then returned to the heavens. Huh. It's Hylia. The lands where the goddesses descended came to be known as the Sacred Realm. Got a regular me and Eve here. For ages, the people lived in ease, content in mind and body. With the Triforce protecting us. But all is not as it seems. Soon, word of the Sacred Realm spread through Hyrule, and a great battle ensued. They turned creepy, white-eyelided monsters trying to stab us. Well, that's not gonna work on the hero. So if you haven't seen Twin Peaks, it really reminds me of the characters, the doppelgangers in that, with their eyelids. Ugh. Popular show in Japan influenced Link's Awakening, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's where they got the idea from. Among those living in the light, interlopers who excelled at magic appeared. One of the cooler Smash Brothers skins for Link. Wielding powerful sorcery, they tried to establish dominion over the Sacred Realm. And they wore a familiar crown to someone that we know very well. Turned us into soot. And now we are one of them. Ugh, that smile. It lingers in my nightmares. Make it go away. Cautionary tale. It was then that the goddesses ordered us 3 light spirits to intervene. We sealed away the great magic those individuals had mastered. No, not our giant weird hat thing. Sinking into the ground, never to be harnessed for evil doing again. They really loved that thing, but now they're gone. Gaze not into the shadows, or lest you become a beast, or something to that extent. Thanks, Nietzsche, for warning us. You know this magic. It is the dark power you seek, the fused shadow. Link is like hypnotized by that dark vision. Oh, hero chosen by the goddesses, beware. Or else the laughing one we love, those who do not know the danger of wielding power will, before long, be ruled by it. Never forget that. Never forget the creepy laughter of your duck-eared, duck-lipped darling. Yeah, this is like putting Link in a weird trance. Okay, it's done for, guys. You can open your eyes. You can go amongst living your life normally and try to forget those nightmare visions. The dark power that you seek is within the sleeping lakebed temple in Lake Hylia. That's our next destination, the last of the fused shadows. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Next time, we're actually going to head to the castle town and do some side quests and stuff before we jump into the next dungeon. But we have saved this region. No longer will we hunt those bugs. We are free of their curse, and we can explore. Look at it, it's beautiful here. I'm not as creeped out by the water, but it's still is a little unsettling. We can dive right in, and we will next time on The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. I'll see you then. Goodbye.